Alright, so today I'm going to give you a review on the best wallet case that I've had so far in 2016 for my iPhone 6 as well as 6S. Okay, now I have my iPhone 6S here, my iPhone 6 here. Now this is an O case here. I couldn't find my iPhone 6 case here or iPhone 6S case, so what I had to use is my iPhone 5, but it's exactly the same as the iPhone 6. Alright, so basically these three wallet cases are my favorite, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. Okay, now first of all, this one is by IXCC. This one is by Roy Beans. And this one here is by OC. If I open it up here, you can see that it says designed by O-Case in NYC. Now these are all quality premium cases, okay? And I actually have a favorite between these two. And I'm gonna show you first why I think these three are the best, okay? First of all these obviously, if you open them up, all the credit cards fit in there perfectly fine. I typically keep a credit card, debit card, and driver's license. And if you're in the US, you carry US cash, okay? The thing with all these wallets here is when you put the money in like this, it goes in all the way enough where it doesn't come out this way. This way, every time you close your wallet case, it doesn't crease on the edges here, it doesn't fold, because typically what happens when it does that, it just makes it even thicker, okay? Another thing is you want the backing here to be quality, okay? And let me show you why. So if I just go ahead and pop this, you don't want this part to be all cheap plastic, okay? Like this here is good material. All three of these are good material. Like for instance, I have another one here, it's plastic. And then once you put it in and put it out a couple times, it's prone to cracking because this is pure plastic. And you can see the thickness of it too. This one here is a little bit thicker. Okay, so the quality of the backing here is much better. Now let me show you exactly the design of each of these cases. And like I said, I have a favorite between these three, and I'm going to tell you exactly which one I like, okay? Now, we'll go ahead and look at the Roy Beans here. Roy Beans, I mean, you can easily stand up all the phones here, okay? Just like that, just like this, okay? Now, the only thing that, I mean, the Roy Beans is a good quality case, but the only thing that I don't like about it is when you basically fold your wallet like this, you have this flap that sticks out just like this. And for me, that's an annoyance. I like to have a magnet back here. Now, if you look at the O case here, they actually do have a magnet that's back here as well. Okay, so if this doesn't bother you, then you can go ahead and take a look at the Roy Beans, okay? Another thing is too that what I like about all these phones is even when you're like this, it also has a magnet on the back here. So this flap is not in the screen. You can just basically pop it just like that. And the same with the Roy Beans, okay? Now I had to put the Roy Beans in here as one of my three favorites because it is quality premium case. It's good leather. It's premium made. So, but they do have the magnet in the backing here. They just don't have the magnet that's in the back here, okay? And that's the thing with a lot of the cases that you have. You'll have a lot of these other cases where there is no magnet back here, okay? And some of them you'll have a magnet, even a lot of them don't even have magnets back here. Like this one doesn't have a magnet in the back, so this flap is always hanging there. The thing is, some of these they'll have a magnet back here, but the magnet it'll be very, very weak. So you kind of have to always like find the perfect spot for it to stick, which is a nuisance for me, okay? Now all the cash fit perfectly, all the credit cards fit perfectly. And this one here by IXCC, this one here doesn't really have a flap, okay? Now I didn't really care for this one like too much, but it was good quality. But I'm going to show you why this one is actually my favorite, okay? Another thing that you always want to look at too is if there's a lot of like sag that's in here, okay? Like this case right here, this is a good case here, but the thing is, let me show you. Let me go ahead and take one of my iPhones out of here. Now I did like this case in the beginning, but there's just like one issue. So basically, you have this issue here where there's just too much sag right here on the ends. You see that? So you can kind of like do this. I don't like that at all. I want something that's going to be perfectly lined up, just like these phones here are perfectly lined up, okay? Now let me go ahead and take this out. And another thing is too, you know, some of your preferences, if you have like an iPhone, you may want to have the Apple logo on the back showing. These two phones, the O case and the Roy Beans here, they have the Apple logo showing. I mean, a lot of other ones don't have the logo showing either, okay? But some people may have a preference, okay? This one here doesn't have an Apple logo. The other great thing about like all these phones is the camera positioning is all perfect. Even all of the ports on the bottom, you have access to all of them perfectly fine, okay? You have your charging port, you have your headphone jacks. Even on the sides here, you do have, you can easily assess or get to your power buttons here. Also on the sides, you have your volume rockers up and down, and same with this one too. It's the same with the O case too, but like I said, this is an iPhone 5, but so it's a little bit different to iPhone 6, but you can see the iPhone 6 case is exactly the same make as these, and you have the volume rockers on here as well. Now, let me tell you what phone I like the best out of here, okay? Because all of them, obviously, you can go like this. And let me show you why I like this one the best, okay? Now, this one here, basically when you're watching like a video, something like that, like on your desk, or if you're laying down watching or whatnot, volume rockers. You can never get to the volume rockers on these, right? Because the volume rockers are on the bottom when it's like this. Let me show you what this can do. Check this out. Is that awesome or not? This is actually a magnet, okay? So what you can do, technically this is what I do, is if you're laying down you know you're gonna be messing with the volume, just turn it over like this, flip it like that, and then right there you got your volume rockers. What else is cool about this is, you know, every time you want somebody else to take a photo with you, or with, if you want somebody else to take a photo of like you and your friends or whatnot, you don't want to have to give them this whole thing and take a photo. And of course you don't want to sit there all the time and like pull this out so that they don't have access to your cash and credit cards. With this one here, you just pop it like that and you give it to them. Another cool thing is this. If you have one of these in your vehicle that's on your windshield, and now basically you can just take this off, and there's a whole magnet backing back here, and this is magnet as well. Right there, check that out. You can use this as a GPS, or I actually use it as a dash cam in my car, okay? Just like that. So that's pretty cool. I'll go ahead and have a link to this in the description below. But typically when you get these, it comes with a like a square rectangle magnet that typically what you're supposed to do is basically put it on the back of your phone. But I don't want to damage my phone. I don't want to put some kind of permanent magnet on the back. It's just like super glued on here. So this is like perfect. You got a perfect case for this, just like this. Another cool thing is you can actually put this on your refrigerator, because your refrigerator is a magnet as well. You can put it on your refrigerator just like this. You can even put this right on here, just like this. So anyways, this is my favorite case, but out of these three phones are definitely the most premium, high quality wallet case that I have had in 2016. So that's pretty much it. Hope this video helped you guys out making a good decision. Thanks guys, bye.